Capricorn, this is Taurina. I'm here to do your October 2020 reading. Please like and subscribe for me. It'll help my channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything. I appreciate that. So we're going to start off right away here with the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. As you know, this is your card. This is you, Capricorn. So I can read this two different ways. One way is that this is showing up because this is your reading, and it's sort of like a, it's like a confirmation that yes, this is your reading and you are definitely part of what's going on here. The other way I can read this is that there's some, it's almost like you're chained to something, you're tied up with something. There could be some codependency, there could be, I'm not seeing like addictions and toxic behavior or anything like that. I see this more as like maybe you feel tied to something, like you can't seem to get past something. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling today when I look at this card. Possibly it's because of this other card right here. I always leave, by the way, these cards are all pre-shuffled, and these are all jumpers that came out. I do this ahead of time so you don't have to watch while it takes a long time sometimes for the jumpers to come out. This is the Four of Cups, and this is right in the middle of the reading. So I look at this as like, this is kind of like, this is the energy surrounding you while you're going through this October 2020. But this is you right now in the middle of the reading. This is where you're at right now. And it looks like you're resisting something. Or you're just blocked off and you don't see it. The universe is giving you something. It's gifting you something. It wants to give you a blessing of some sort. It's like a little, it's like a mini blessing, and you're refusing to see it, or you're so blocked off that you don't see it. It's like you're tied up. Look at tied up here, tied up there. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the cards, see what comes out. Top row is really usually the past. Middle row is the present. And future is at the bottom. The reason that there's 4 cards across the top is because when the Seven of Wands came out, the World jumped out also. So I had to take it. Okay, in your past, looks like you were, okay, so you are an earth energy, very stable, centered, grounded, you know, all about pentacles, being solid and all that. The Empress is also an earth sign. It is about, it's either associated with Taurus or Virgo, which are both earth signs. So either, if you're a feminine that I'm reading for right now, this may be you. But if you're divine masculine, then this is not you. This is somebody that was in your life in the past. I'm seeing that, I'm reading for a masculine right now. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's take this as it just comes out in the cards. Okay, bluntly stated, this was somebody who was in your life. This was a divine feminine energy. She was in your life. Very stable, centered, grounded sort of person, very abundant, very generous, creative, nurturing, one with nature. She's actually the mother of the tarot deck, so she's very kind of that mothering, caregiver sort of energy. And since this is a major arcana card, very important to you. This is a very serious connection here, very deep. Something happened. It looked like you were feeling like you were always defending yourself, or there were too many obstacles, there were too many challenges. It looked like you just were having a hard time staying on top of things the way things were going, or this was in something internally that you were feeling. And all of a sudden, there were some options. There's some other opportunities that showed up. You got very confused, got a little overwhelmed. But I think you took one of these options because, bam, You closed out this cycle of your world, okay? Whatever this was is no longer. This is all gone now. You let go of something. You felt really good about it. You were celebrating. You thought it was a very successful ending. Now let's go down here to the present. You're dealing with some emotional issue that is very deep. Okay, very, very deep. You have a lot of emotions about this, and you are totally blocked off now, your heart here. There's some information that you don't know or you don't see. Maybe you do know and you just don't want to see it. You don't want to admit it. Or there's some information that you just don't have. But whatever the case is, you're blocking your heart. And if you make this decision now, it will be a head over heart decision. And you know how those decisions usually end up. They don't end up well. Okay? You need to take the blindfold off here. You need to make this decision. This is one of those decisions that will not go away by itself. It will not dissolve over time. It's here. It's bothering you. It's going to bother you until you handle this. So you need to make this decision. Don't put it off any longer. Again, we talked about you not seeing something. Blocked off again here. Blocked off. Yeah, you're out of alignment. You're out of balance in both of these cards. You're blocking your heart. Sad to say. And the universe is saying, unblock your heart. Here, I'll give you this cup of love. You need to unblock your heart to make a decision, to handle something. If you would just unblock your heart, you could have this. That's what the universe is saying. Stop being so tied up with this, whatever this is. It looks like you do level up, okay? This is a mature energy. You're not so mature up here, but you do level up, which means maybe you do get that connection to the divine, and you do take this little, whatever this is, this little blessing, because this is about creativity, passion, fire, energy. This is your soul, you know, this is your soul. It's passionate. It's energy. It's like taking the world by storm. Go out there and handle everything and do it. But it's a very mature energy. So you definitely have leveled up here. And here I see justice coming in the future for you, as well as a nice Ace of Cups. Justice means that balance is being restored. Now, if on a side note, if you have something you're dealing with in the legal system, this card being upright like this says that it will go in your favor, okay? But I'm reading it more that whatever this thing is here that's bothering you, and I'm sure it has something to do with this because you had a very deep connection here, that in a confused state maybe you let go of or handled it in the wrong way or whatever. Anyways, this here is telling you that balance is going to be restored. Okay, this is a major arcana card. This is the universe stepping in saying, yes, things were supposed to happen. Things will get back in alignment. I think that the justice is coming in because you did level up. Maybe you decided to handle something. There will be justice. There will be balance. It will come back into your life. And you get the Ace of Cups as a reward. You only get this Ace of Cups if you've learned a karmic lesson. And the karmic lesson is love yourself and love the divine, and then you get all the love in the world. You get it forever and ever and ever as much as you want. So it looks like the universe is trying to bring it to you. And it looks like at some point you do get it. You level up. You do get get balanced. You do get all the love, and you get to put down all those burdens that you're carrying around right now. This is heavy. This looks like guilt to me. But it's a 10 card, which means a completion of a cycle. You're going to get to put them down, and that's going to be a lovely feeling for you. I did pull a energy oracle card for you. Let's look at what this is. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, isn't that perfect? Oh my gosh, I couldn't have planned this better. All tied up. Number 23, 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is all about change. It's about obstacles, about challenges. But it is ultimately about change. We've got a lot of cards here. Look, you're tied up here, you're tied up here, and you're tied up here. Okay, let me read what the book has to say. It'll say it better than I could. There we go. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrist, body, arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your path. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up with some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. Wow. Like I said, I couldn't have made that up. Okay, Capricorn. Well, big changes coming. Looks like things are going to go in your favor. I'm so happy for this future outcome. Justice, Ace of Cups, and putting down all those burdens. I look forward to seeing how you're doing mid-October. Thank you.